Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Expatriate X-Men #1. It's written by Ewing, art by Francesco Mortarino, colored by Raul, Angulo, and lettering by Ariana, Maher. Alright, so for those who don't know the Age of Revelation that this takes place in, Age of Revelation is a Revelation who was Doug Ramsey, New Mutant, X-Men at one point, is now the heir of Apocalypse. This is X years in the future, and Revelation has taken over pretty much the United States east of the Mississippi. There are some exceptions. Darkchild has taken over, I believe, Connecticut. I don't know why. It feels rather appropriate. And then you got the X-Men in Louisiana seems to be kind of doing their own thing, and then Maine is like no one's in Maine. Doesn't really explain. So this follows kind of a wandering group of X-Men calling themselves the Expatriate X-Men. They're kind of nebulous in the name, breaking out a mutant so that they can go and maybe find their own little homeland. I really like the issue. I think the thing is with the Age of Revelation is the fact that the comics kind of fall into three categories. There's these comics that kind of feel like the main line. So there's like 2 X-Men books and then a couple like Book of Revelations or Word of Revelation, stuff like that. Then there are issues that have been released that feel like they have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Age of Revelation. They're just kind of set in that world, but they could be set in any world and still would be fine as a story. Then there's this third group that's kind of on the edge a little bit. They might have to deal with the Age of Revelation a little bit and kind of teach you what's going on, or like give you some info about what's going on. Laura Kinney is kind of a really solid example of that, as she's in Philadelphia dealing, and we've learned a bunch of info from there. So I think it was Laura, or maybe I was thinking the Book of Revelation or whatever. You know, one of those books. So this one's interesting in that it seems to expand the story in the world. It looks like we're going to get them going against Darkchild, and I believe Juggernaut is the person she's working with. For them to get like their own homeland. They don't want to clearly be with Revelation. There's teases that the United States is having issues with mutants, which is odd because you got like the last Wolverine running around, and he seems to be loved, though it said it could be in Canada that's taking place. But they're gonna go seem to try to get some land or whatever to make their own homeland. Fine, decent story. I like the concept. I think the issue is that while it's expanding some of the story as far as, you know, this world, it also opens up a whole bunch of questions of like, what's going on in the rest of the world that they have to focus on this small little space and like go to war with it. Like they couldn't just go find an island somewhere. They couldn't go to Canada. Like what's up with Mexico? Like why this particular thing? So yeah, I think there's I like it. Like I really like it, and I think there's potential to maybe expand the story a little bit more and give a bit more hints as to what's going on. But you know, while it seems to be doing that, there's also a lot of questions kind of out there and not answered. It's a little frustrating at the same time. But overall, I like it. I think some of the art is really cool. Interesting enough, the concept of it opening is something we see in another comic right now, which is kind of fascinating. Like, they're going to go break out another mutant. When they mess up, they get to go back and, like, redo it. We see this exact same thing in the comic Save Now, which is really fascinating that it's pretty much the same damn, you know, ability and what we got. So, cool, I'm not knocking it. It's just one of those of, like, kind of weird that we're seeing this. I really dig the art, though. Like, I like this. I think there's something really cool about the look and the art, and I think as a whole, the series, there's a lot of potential on it. So it's I think one of the better Age of Revelation releases. It still suffers from, I think, the problem of Age of Revelation is it's both, like, broad and, like, it's broad and it doesn't give enough information. I think that's kind of the issue across the board. We're getting teases in a lot of these first issues. We're getting hints. There's still a lot of questions that are out there, and it's all distracting so far. Age of Apocalypse, like, to me, was way more focused, way more like, you know, this is the real thing that we've kind of narrowed in on, and that's what we're dealing with. This just is a whole bunch of different stories that feel set in the world and not really cohesive this is what we're focusing in on. It might be the case down the road with, you know, future issues, like we see that, but right now, just that's not the focus and you know where it's at. So to me, it's a distraction, but I still like the series. There's a couple others as far as this event that I like, but this is one of the stronger releases. I love the art though. I think the art is freaking awesome, and the team is really cool. Like I love this group, and would hope we get to see something of this group post Age of Revelation. You can go get this now. It's out in shops. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code to tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We got some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site. Just watching our videos support us as always, so thank you as well. If you're into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.